So D, so Niha buys 80 boxes of crisps. Okay, so now we're talking about boxes, guys. The previous question dealt with probability of the number of packets of crisps. Now we're dealing with the number of boxes. Okay, so try not to multiply this by 80. I did that the first time. So let y, okay, so using the normal approximation, so that's good. Find the probability that no more than 30 of the boxes contain at least 2 prizes. So no more than 30. Okay, so just to have an idea, it's going to be firstly less or equal than 30. So that is the final result, but we'll get there. Firstly, let's find the distribution. So I said let y be the number of boxes that contain at least 2 prizes with probability 0.4661. Again, this is from part C. Okay, this is what we evaluate, that contain at least 2 prizes. Now going back to this, so we can say, okay, let y be let y be a binomial distribution with 80 boxes, and probability that of these 8 boxes and they contain at least 2 prizes will be 0.4661. So that's okay. Now how to normal approximate? So as n is large, because it's 80, so it's bigger than 30, and p is less than half, this is considered small, then we can say that y is normally approximated, but the binomial is normally approximated using this method, the mean times the variance. So np, so 80 times the probability will give us 37.3, and then the variance npq is just 80 times the probability of success minus the probability of failure. So q is just literally 1 minus p. I use the letter q because it just looks more like neat this way. And so 80 times that times 1 minus this will give us 19.9. That's it. So now we use a normal distribution. One thing to note, because the binomial is discrete, when they say less than or equal 30, essentially it could have been less than 31. So to use something, we use the normal. When we use the normal, we consider something called the continuity correction. Because once this is a continuous distribution, binomial is discrete, so between 30 and 31, we just assume 30.5 to be extra cautious, extra safe. That's kind of why. It's all to do with safe. It could have been 30, but we don't know. These figures are rounded. And that's it. So we do that. Now we just use the normal distribution. So we say y is less than 30.5. This is the same as the z form, standard normal. So it'll be the point minus the mean, which is 37.3, over the standard deviation, which is the square root of the variance, yeah? And then that looks a bit like this. Now, because you got minus there, you can just whip it outside. So it'll be 1 minus z less than 1.52. Now, looking at the normal table for z for 1.52, because it's in the less than form, we should get, yeah, and here we go, 0.9357. So that's it. Put that in, and I think we're good. Yep, 1 minus that figure we just found, and you should get roughly this value. Yeah, so far so good. Whew. So again, guys, I mean, if you're enjoying this so far, please give me a like and, subscribe, support. Otherwise, yeah, let's move on to question 3.